up? It's your boy. His name is Rusty Russ. And he's back with that smart stock market videos. That update. It's that quadruple witcher video. Let's do this. Alright guys, what's up? It's back with that quadruple witcher video. I would like to say it's a part of our Halloween series. But guess what? We ain't got a Halloween series though. Alright, so in this video we're gonna take a look at your favorite girl. Her name is Miss Dixie, otherwise called the dollar. Okay, the dollar's pretty important, guys. Super important. And remember what I've been telling you about the 10-year. Alright, nobody look at my stuff. Let me put it back over here. Watching Star Trek Voyager. It's freaking cool. You should watch it. Take a look at the 10-year. Okay, so this is the 10-year. Okay, I like to go to Market Watch as well because it has a better chart. That break even, the 5-day. Okay, I mean, we already know this is that big support right here. I mean, that was that data, the CPI data, cooks for days. And then went all the way back up, guys, to that big spike today with that retail sales. Because, again, good news is bad news and bad news is good news because the Fed is tapering. The Fed is printing a fuck ton of money, guys. He's printing like a shit ton of money out of thin air. So, you know, he won't have a reason to print if the economy is doing well, because this retail sales number, guys, that just came out, it was basically such that, and that's why the 10-year went up, and the dollar went up. It's because if he starts printing money, then we're gonna start seeing the dollar rise and the 10-year rise, and if that happens, tech is coming down. So that's why that went up. But basically, it's because of you know, this last time. Remember, they were like, fucking, it's transitory, all this other bullshit. They were saying because Delta variant, it's out of control in China. Yeah. Actually, turns out it's so bad they're freaking lockdowns and all kinds of other shit. But here in the US, I mean, those retail sales numbers showed us that it's not really that bad. Consumer is still strong. So I mean, what's your reason? I mean, that Delta theory really just evaporated with that retail sales number. So I mean, are they gonna find another reason to inflate the assets of the wealthy, the stock market and the housing market? I.e., is the Fed gonna do that? Yeah, they probably are, because that's their entire goal, guys. Their goal is to inflate the wealthy's assets, you know, and their own assets. I mean, as we've seen, you know, those Fed officials. What was those Fed officials saying? Something about, you guys remember that? You hear that? Fed officials, inside trading. Well, who was that? Was it Kaplan? What's the freaking caught? Yeah, it was Kaplan. Oh, Powell just came out. He was like, "Oh, we're gonna freaking look into it. We're gonna look into it. We swear to God, we're gonna sweeping ethics review after officials trading, you know, freaking insider trading bullshit. Oh, swear to God, it wasn't me. Oh, blah blah blah. We're gonna look into it though. We swear to God." That was today, right? What did he say? Which Fed officials were inside trading? That was Kaplan. Oh yeah, Elizabeth Warren was like, "Yo, what is up with this? No, like for real, like what's up with this?" Yeah, she's like, let's liquidate Wells Fargo too, because she don't like them. But what else was she saying? Blah blah, code of conduct. Here we go. It was freaking Kaplan and Eric freaking douchebag. These two jackasses. Okay, they were freaking insider trading. They were timing the market better than Nancy Pelosi, guys. Like, they are freaking expert market timers, and they sold, you know, last Friday, and the market's been bearish ever since. Thursday, after market closed, they were like, "We're actually going to sell," and that retail sales number came in pretty good, which they were probably anticipating. And you know, like, the Fed could be like, actually, you know, we're gonna taper hard and fast. We don't fucking know. But anyways, what we do know is we can look at the dollar and we can look at the 10-year. Yeah. 10-year really loved the retail sales number, right? Because it said that it's basically telling us that Delta wasn't really that bad in August when everyone was talking about Delta. Notice how no one's talking about Delta anymore. So the dollar got super duper bullish. And what happens when the dollar gets bullish? the Nasdaq comes down. Okay, Nasdaq comes down when the dollar gets bullish. If we see the 10-year get bullish too, which it did. Okay, so we look at the 10-year, we look at the dollar, and if it's super duper bullish, then the Nasdaq's probably going to come down. Okay, I mean that's what we're doing here. Okay, we're just watching and waiting to see what's going on. The CPI and the CPI. Oh, another thing about the CPI, guys, the Consumer Price Lie Index, freaking cooking the books. We saw lean hogs, and I don't know if you guys look at lean hog futures, but lean hogs were a lot of demand there. And then that news just came out about lean hogs, so we might just be bullish lean hogs before the PPI, which is the real number. It's the purchasing power one. I forgot what the acronym is. Here, let me look it up for you guys. PPI. But if you want to look at something for real, it's the producer price index. Yes. The CPI is the consumer, and the PPI is the producer. Okay. So the PPI is going to tell us about lean hogs and cattle becoming more expensive, and there's more demand, and maybe not that much supply. And if that happens, then ETFs, corresponding ETFs, we can get put credit spreads on any dips. Additionally, palladium is bearish, so if palladium gets bullish at all, we can get call credit spreads, and that's easy money. But not yet. Okay, but anyways, I got sidetracked. Tomorrow, this is about the triple witcher, right? The triple witcher. Apple. Let me look up Apple options. Maybe can we just look it up right here? Let's look at Apple. Okay, so Apple has the most tools. Apple has the most options traded on it in a given day. So that's why we're looking at Apple. Oh, the quadruple witcher is there are a bunch of contracts all expiring at once, and that's tomorrow. And the people that sold them those contracts want those contracts to expire like worthless so that they can keep the premium. Let me see. No charts. Trade. I don't have any money in this account, guys. This is just a this is just 17th. Can we see some open interest? High volume. Let's see open interest. Anyways, I don't think we can see options. Trades. If there is a way to look at it on TD Ameritrade, like I just don't know how, because I don't trade options on TD. I just use it as here we go. The 10th, September 10th, September 17th. We got open interest here. So this is the number we're looking at, and I think these are this is the strike. So this is the strike, and this is the open interest. Yeah. Okay, so we're looking at the 150 strikes, yeah? Look at all that fucking open interest. 75,000 contracts, yeah? If you bought, are these calls? Calls and puts. I think these are calls, and these are... Which ones are the calls and which ones are the puts? We're just gonna look at calls. Okay, so here's the strikes. Let's look at the 150. 150, okay? Fucking open interest. This one. Right here at the 150. You're seeing 25,000. 24,000, right? At the 150. Nope. We're looking at September 17th, which is tomorrow. So, let's look at the 150. Here we go. 164,000, right? And 15,000 up here. This is a fucking YOLO, by the way. This is that CNBC, that fucking options guy with the weird freaking facial hair and that leather chair, like that fucking weirdo. Like, he wants to lose all his money just like he did last year on Fastly. So we're gonna let him do that. But here's the 150 calls. So in order for the market maker, the person who sold these calls, to make money, it's got to be below, right? And they paid something for that call, so probably their break even might be here or here. But even still, that's got to be below 150. Okay. Now let's see. And if it closes Apple, does Apple close below 150? These guys are fucked. So let's look at puts. Okay. Now let's see. What about the put sides? Is there a way that the market maker can win both ways? Okay, so nope, this September, and we're looking at the 17th, which is tomorrow. Okay, look at the biggest open interest, yeah, 75,000 at 150. Here we go, 150s. Okay, 73,000 over here at 145. So anything below 145, and people are making a fuck ton of money, right? I think these are hedges probably. But I mean, Apple can really head down to 138, and like that's probably what it's worth right now. Like, frankly, fair value might be 136. But anyways, yeah, don't buy Apple, guys. It's got no growth. Sell. Fuck Apple. Anyways, yeah, just buy SPY if you're long. And just do credit spreads or some shit. I don't fucking know. But anyways, see, is that the open interest? It is. And this is the volume. So don't pay attention to the volume, pay attention to the open interest. So, the puts, anything, like the 150s, so if the market closes below 150 or 145, the market maker is going to owe a fuck ton of money, yeah? So, what if it has it both ways, yeah? And the way that it would have it both ways is, if, for example, if the market right now is a little bullish, it's like the NASDAQ is up 7 points, it's flat. But if the NASDAQ of freaking Apple opens up 152.50, because the expiration is tomorrow, those put buyers, these put people, they might get scared. And they might just start fucking liquidating all this shit, right? And all the market maker has to do, with all their damn money, is they have to, after a bunch of open interest close on the puts side, because this is a bigger number, then like maybe it opens at 152, scenario A, and then it closes like 148 or something like that, after like a lot of put sellers close because it opened higher, or it opens lower, and the call buyers are gonna have to get rid of that shit, because I mean, goddamn, that's a lot of freaking calls, you know? Like, that is a lot of calls. These 150 calls, like, expiring tomorrow, like, oh no. So they'll get rid of it. If the market closes, if the market opens like this, just like it did today, it shook out a lot of people, and then it just swings back up to get those put buyers out, and then the market maker wins both ways, and they get your premium, and they tell you to go fuck yourself. So this is another reason, and that's why we're seeing the chop. But this is another reason, guys. Oh, we can look at Tesla if you want, right? So Tesla was very similar, but a lot of people closed Tesla options chain, but a lot of people closed their Tesla shit, guys, because they're not fucking dumbasses, probably. So let's look at the Tesla call volume. In the moneyness, it's a 10. That was last week. I don't know why it's still showing that. We're seeing the strike here, and the open interest back there. Okay. What? Open interest right here. Okay. So this is this week, right? So look at the 750. This open interest. This is the volume, but this is the open interest, right? Heading into tomorrow. So I mean, this was higher yesterday, so people are closing their shit, you know. But I think that we're gonna see 745, between 750 and 745 tomorrow for Tesla. Let's look at the puts. Yeah, but this kind of resolved itself. This was kind of like Apple yesterday when I looked at it. Let's see that open interest over there. Okay, let's see that. Was it 745? Okay, yeah, it kind of resolved itself, guys. But I still think Tesla is gonna head lower tomorrow. Oh, look at that! Boom. Yeah. I think Tesla's gonna head lower, and the market is gonna head lower and whipsaw. So the market maker can make out with all your premium, because fuck you, and they got money. What are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do though? Like really though, what are you gonna do about it? I mean, you're gonna get shaken out, you know? You're gonna get shaken out. I mean, we're not, because we don't buy calls and puts, because we're not fucking dumbasses. But a lot of other dumbasses be doing We don't though. We do credit spreads with Theta Gang. Anyways, so that's the plan tomorrow. The quadruple witchers might make the market do this and this, but I think if Apple closes below 150, I mean we could see it come lower. If Dixie Pixie, yep, see look, it just sold off just a little bit, right there at this support. That one, that's support, got validated several times. Support, boom. Yep. Headed down a little bit just right now, and let's head it back up. But if we see a close above 93, the market is gonna get real bearish, guys, because people are seeing the same thing I'm seeing. You know, they're seeing like these retail sales. It's like, what are you gonna do, J-Pow? You can't continue to freaking print unlimited money up to Delta wasn't even didn't even mean anything. Don't be an asshole. But again, guys, you know, where can we hide? I mean, utilities, REITs, and fucking banks. But I mean, if the market's headed down, like, there won't be any place to hide if big tech starts selling off. So I say maybe wait, or we can do the PPI, cattle and lean hog trade. Or if Tesla sells off, it usually pumps on Monday, so Tesla's gonna sell off, and then we can get in a Tesla, and for like a put credit spread and write it for like maybe 10-15% as we kind of wait and see what happens with the Dixie and the 10-year. Alright guys, understand the plan? Whip saw, okay? It's gonna whip, it's gonna saw, okay? And I was short. I told everybody, I was like, guys, like, market did this, okay, and I was gonna, this line right here, this fib level, this 15.495, and it went even a little above. I was like, I'm going back short, because that's what I did before market closed yesterday. I was like, short TQQQ, boom, it bled, I got out. I was like, okay guys, I'm back long. Oh, and I did Tesla too, got short Tesla, got out immediately. Closed my TQQ here, went long, TQQQ, closed it here, went short, and now I'm short. But yeah, so you see guys, this area you go short, and this area you go long. Yeah? Understand? Well, that's what we're doing this week anyways. If you guys get it. So the market is gonna do this, shake everyone out, put everybody back in. It might end flat. Unless when they're shaking everyone out, everyone's just like, fuck it, sell. Like, you're trying to talk some shit, something happens in the world, like, I don't know, something that's not priced in, and, you know, as they're shaking everyone out, they're gonna have to sell too. But we'll see what happens. I think we're gonna see the exact same thing we saw today. We're gonna see shakeout, maybe to here, maybe here, maybe even down here, possibly, probably here, at least, and then boop, and maybe all the way back up to break even. Okay, or just all the way down. I doubt it'll be higher. I'd be really surprised if we ended somewhere over here. Really surprised, especially with the dollar headed back up. That's a bullish divergence on its like in the making. Okay, guys, I don't want to bore you to death, but I usually say like make sure to definitely comment and like and say what's up, but like you can share this video, but like I don't recommend like I mean you can copy all my trades and shit, but like if you're fucking brand new, like maybe wait until like Halloween, like, and then join us at like that week, you know, get a pumpkin spice latte and fucking join us in the Discord. Like maybe last week of October. Like don't join us right now, guys. The fucking market is out of control. Like unless you're really, really super good like I am, then you can go ahead and join us and let's do this. But until then, if you're brand new, like just calm the fuck down. We'll let you know. Alright, guys. That'll be it for me. Deuce.